Hey, what's going on guys, Cav here, and we're back with another episode of Weapon Analysis. I'm doing things a little bit different today, so I want to hear your feedback on it, whether you think I should keep it like this or go back to the old way. This is all about experimenting and finding the right balance. So today we're looking at the chainsaw. It is a beastie name for a beastie gun. We're going to see how beastie it really is though, and the first thing we're going to look at is the movement speed. Now with the movement speed, you actually have the same base movement speed as you do if you have an assault rifle. So if you're going around without aiming down your sights, you are moving at the exact same speed that you would with an assault rifle. This is great for an LMG, it is really good for patrolling and just getting your enemies down on the go. When you move into ads though, you can see a very big difference. You slow down heaps. You slow down when you're going into ads with any gun, but with this one it is really significant. If you can avoid using ads, because as you can see there, even when you do aim down sights, you're basically still hip firing. We'll see how much the recoil is changed a little bit later on, but if you can avoid using ads, I would really suggest it, because then you've got that movement speed which can help you take down your enemies really fast. Alright, so now let's have a look at the ammo capacity. Without any perks or attachments that boost ammo, you're going to have 80 rounds in the clip and 80 rounds to reload with. If you throw on the extended mags, you're going to have 120 in the clip with 120 left over. Fully loaded will boost it up to 80 rounds in the clip with 240 left over. And if you just decide to go all out with extended mags and fully loaded, it's 120 rounds in the clip with 360 left over. Alright, so now we're going to have a look at the recoil patterns on it. So for this first round, I'm going to be doing no attachments from short range, both aiming down sights and not aiming down sights. So we'll just see how accurate it really is. Alright, so as we can see there on the left when we were using hip fire, it's not very accurate at all. Although you would have the advantage of keeping up with your movement speed if you were hip firing it, so it might be beneficial to just spray and pray in that situation. If they haven't seen you yet though, I'd really suggest aiming down sights, because as you can see on the right, it is very accurate. That's really good for an LMG. That is 80 rounds right there, pretty much dead center. You can't go wrong with that aiming down sights. You'll definitely kill someone with that. However, because of your movement speed being slowed so much, they might be able to dodge and then get you nice and quick. So now we'll give this another go at medium range and see what the difference is. So we can see on the left when we're using the hip fire, it is pretty vertically oriented. You're probably still going to be able to shoot and kill someone with this. However, if you do keep shooting up, you're going to miss them, give them the chance to hit you instead. We can see on the right with aiming down sights, it is still very centralized. This is great for a medium range LMG. Would definitely suggest aiming down the sights if you can, but remember, you're not going to be able to move as quickly, so if they do dodge, you've got to be ready to react. Now we'll just give it a go at long range, see how we do. Alright, so we can see there on the left, there are strays everywhere. It is not accurate at all. If you're hoping to get your accuracy percentage up with that, it is not going to work. If at long range, aim down the sights. Your movement speed will go down, but you will likely kill them a lot faster. On the right there, when you can see the aiming down sights, it is very centralized. I was able to move in really close to get this screenshot. You can see how close all those shots really are. If you're going to be shooting at someone from long range and you're aiming down your sights, you're going to be able to get them, and this is a powerful gun, so you'll be able to drop them pretty quick. Alright, so now we're going to be giving this gun another go. We're going to be using the only attachment that's really going to affect the recoil, which is going to be the rapid fire. So let's see how this goes at short range. Without aiming down sights, it is really horizontal. Now, there are a lot of groupings in there, so you still will be able to kill someone, but it is a pure spray and pray. Hopefully you can get them while aiming down sights, because if you see on the right, it is hugely centralized. That's almost perfect for an LMG, especially with rapid fire. You really cannot ask for better than that. And we'll give it a go at medium range, see how that changes things. So as you can see there on the left, it goes everywhere. You've got little to no chance of hitting someone if you're using this method. If you aim down sights at medium range though, with the rapid fire, it is amazing. Look at that. It hasn't gone too much further out than how it was at short range. That's really good. And finally, let's see how we do at long range. Alright, so I definitely would not suggest using this at long range without aiming down sights. On the left there you can see, it's pathetic. Some of the shots missed their mark completely and got fired off the roof. It's just not good. I'm sorry about the bad angle, that's the closest I could get without any of the shots being taken out of frame. On the right, however, we can see how centralized it is. It's still really good for a long range gun. Only a couple of those shots are going to be needed to kill someone, so if you're willing to sacrifice a bit of movement speed, aim down your sights because you're going to be able to kill them pretty quickly. Now let's have a look at the damage breakdown. If you're using this gun without any attachments, it's 3 shots at short range, 4 at medium and 5 at long to kill someone. If you want to throw on the muzzle brake for that little bit of extra range, then it's going to take 3 shots at short range, 3 to 4 at medium and 4 to 5 at long range. If you put on the silencer to stay off the minimap, then it's going to take 3 to 4 shots at short range to kill someone, 4 to 5 at medium range, and 5 or 6 at long range. We can see that this was a pretty powerful gun, and it is fairly accurate when you're aiming down sights, so if you can get your ads up, then you should be able to drop someone nice and speedily without too much hassle. And now we're just going to talk about the custom class that I would recommend for this gun. Extended mags and a muzzle brake. So extended mags will give you that little bit more ammo. This gun takes ages to reload and you do not have that time. If you've got a little bit more ammo in the clip, you're not going to have to reload as often. The muzzle brake takes down the number of shots to kill people at a range, and this is a medium to long range gun. You're not going to be wanting to use this short range at all times. The muzzle brake is a definite improvement on that. For your secondary weapon, I'd suggest the PDW. It is an amazing little handgun with that 3-round burst, and with a tactical knife attachment, you're never going to have to worry about meleeing people at short range. You can use your choice of lethal. I prefer the throwing knife. If you're not good with them, or if you don't like them per se, then choose something else. With this gun, the lethal really doesn't matter. And now for the all-important perks. Sleight of hand is a must for this gun. Any LMG takes ages to reload, and sleight of hand halves that time. You really cannot go into a battlefield without this perk with an LMG. Stalker is amazing for this gun. Like I said before, you have the assault rifle movement speed. When you aim down sights, that slows down a lot. If you've got Stalker, you keep that movement speed. You're never going to have to worry about that inaccuracy if you're using this perk. Scavenger, just to pick up some more ammo, making sure you never run out. Couple this with fully loaded, and you're never going to get in one of those sticky situations when you run out of ammo halfway through a game. So that's it for me today, guys. Make sure you let me know whether you like this formula for weapon analysis or not. As I said before, I'm just experimenting, so we'll see how this goes. We'll see how you guys like it. This is all for you guys, so if you don't like it, I can change it. If you haven't already, just click that little like button, and maybe the subscribe link as well. Helps us out a lot, and we really do appreciate it. Until next time, stay tuned, plenty more to come.